Opinion, I feel every teaching of Jesus must be taken seriously, including the teaching on talent. If the talent teaching is not important, he wouldn't have spent time to talk about it. He mentioned a lot of things about talent, what talent would do for us. It's the second series on my talent teaching. And last time we looked about how three people are benefiting from our talent. Now today I will look at 10 things, 10 different things your talent can do for you. When you use your talent, when you utilize your talent, there are 10 different things they will do for you. Number one, it will liberate you from obscurity into limelight. Show me a man that has used his talent well. I will show you a man that is no more in obscurity. He was once in the jungle playing football among locals. But today he plays international leagues because he was discovered through making use of his talent. It brings you out of obscurity into limelight. Number two, it will equate you with the aristocrats, with the rich and the mighty. In fact, talent utilization is a leveler. For everyone who knows how to utilize his talent well, it naturally levels you up with those you once looked up to as superior and unreachable. But when you use your talent well, it equates you with them. You are at par with them. In fact, some of them will be so privileged to have you in their company, or for you to endorse or to do an autograph on their stuff. Number three, it guarantees you a life of consistent joy. Nobody uses his talent well that does not have joy, unspeakable. It gives you joy every day. There's a sense of fulfillment that you have each time you make use of your talent. And number four, it translates into financial affluence. If you make good use of your talent, you cannot be poor anymore. It translates into financial affluence. You have money. That's the money. And number five, it also translates into social influence. An average talented person who is making use of it, they have social influence. The society wants to relate with them. Companies want to use them to advertise their products. Can you imagine that? That's what happens. I was told of a guy who was playing for a particular club, and Nike asked him to advertise for them. When he scored a goal, he just bent down and then and raised, his socks, opened his socks, just opened the socks where it was written Nike, and then the camera just picked it, bent down. He was just trying to bent down. He was just tying his lace of his canvas, and then camera just picked the Nike on his socks. According to history, that very year, the sales of Nike went into billions of dollars. That's what happens. It gives you a social also influence. Number six, it creates for you, job, and makes you an employer of labor. An average person who is talented and makes use of it, he has a job. He has something that makes him to work daily. He works on his talent daily. I was told of a particular Nigerian singer who spends 10 hours in the studio every day. 10 hours. Tell me, why won't he be a great guy? And also he has employees that are working for him. So talents that is well treated with gives you a job to do, and also makes you an employer of labor. And number seven, it helps you to be focused. A man that has found what he wants to do with the rest of his life it's no longer a jack of all trades. He has something that he wants to live the rest of his life for. He's focused. So it enables you to be focused. You become a focused person. And one of the ways to be a focus in life is to be a focused person. When you are focused, you become a focus. All right. And then number 8, it makes you an authority in your area of strength. You become a reference point. If you're a man who is good at what you do, or who is good at his talent, become a reference point. Everybody wants to make reference to you. You become an authority. When you endorse anything, it's bound to stay because you are an authority in that direction. And then number 9, it also guarantees you a struggle-free life. A struggle-free life is guaranteed when you make use of your talent and you stay with your talent. A man who does not understand the strength of his talent still becomes a jack of all trades. But when you understand your talent, either one, you are given 1 or 2 or 5, and you decide to make use of any of them or some or all of them, it gives you a struggle-free life. And the last one, which is very important, is that it makes God to be happy with you, makes God to be pleased with you, and also guarantees you a reward from God. Matthew chapter 25, that's the chapter of the talent, and verse 21. The Bible says, when those 2 guys who came back with the report of benefiting from their talent, who doubled their talent rather, the Lord of those guys said to them, "Well done, you good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of the Lord your God." So God is pleased with everybody who makes use of his or her talent. And also, these are other benefits I've mentioned also await you when you make use of your talent. It's not enough to have talents, but it's of utmost importance for us to make use of them. That is when we can actually understand what our talents can do for us.